Students tend to feel lonely learning modular and online lessons without a teacher by their side. Would you like to create a virtual version of yourself that you can embed in your modules and class presentation? Nice! Hi, I'm Patricia, and today we will create your own personal emoji and an expressive cartoon avatar, a virtual assistant for your students using Bitmoji. At the end of this video lesson, you must have created your own cartoon avatar, embedded in your modules and presentations, and appreciated the fun of your virtual transformation. This video lesson is brought to you by ISCOF-CARES. Hello everyone! To use the Bitmoji application, simply download it from Play Store. I have already downloaded the app on my mobile phone, so I just need to update it. Once downloaded, tap the sign up with email button. Then enter your birthday and tap the continue button. Enter your email address and password. Now, choose the image that suits your personality. You may start a selfie and let Bitmoji automatically create your avatar. In my case, I will manually create my avatar, so I will choose the skip button. First, I will choose a skin tone. Then, hair color. Hairstyle. Hair treatment. Eye shape. Eyelashes. Eye size. Eye spacing. Eye color. Eyebrows. Nose. Mouth. Ears. Cheek lines. Forehead lines. Eye lines. Body type. Paired earrings. Eyeshadow. And glasses. And click the save. Now dress up your avatar. You can choose from tops, bottoms, dresses, footwear, etc. Tap the save button once you're done. Now, tap the stickers button to view exciting stickers of your avatar that you can use in your modules, presentations, or lecture videos. Your students will never feel alone again.
Now, let's access your Bitmoji account from your PC. Type bitmoji.com on the address bar of your browser. Scroll down the page and click Bitmoji for Chrome Desktop. Now click the Add Chrome button. This will add the Bitmoji extension on your browser. It's time to log into your Bitmoji account. Enter your email address and password you previously used when you sign up from your mobile device. Once logged in, click the extension button on your browser. Click the Bitmoji button. You can now access lots of personalized stickers. Let's try to search a particular sticker that we can use in our presentation. Type teacher on the search bar, right-click on the selected sticker, then click the copy image button. Now go to your presentation and press Ctrl V to paste it. You can now resize the sticker or drag it into your desired location. This time, let's try adding a sticker on your module to make it more interactive. Search for a particular sticker again. Right-click on the image, then click Copy Image button. Now, open your module document, then press Ctrl V on your keyboard. See? Your module suddenly comes to life. You can also embed your avatar on your video lessons that will be discussed in detail in the next tutorial. This has been Patricia reminding you to always choose the growth mindset.
Did you learn a lot while watching this video? Why don't you create your own avatar too? Customize and style it with the way you want. Share it with us and send a picture of your Bitmoji to our Google Classroom. Have fun creating and see you in the next video.
Okay, so good afternoon. So welcome to our PM session. A while ago, that was Bitmoji, and Bitmoji can be accessed both from your cell phones at the same time your laptops or desktop. So we'll have a demo first of Bitmoji, and then so that we can go, uh, we can tackle up Poll Everywhere and other applications. Um, for Bitmoji, I think um, let's try to pin up our Bitmoji from our laptop. So to go to Bitmoji, just type in bitmoji.com. Let us first sign up for Bitmoji because we don't have any account for Bitmoji yet. Okay, so we need to download it from Google Play, no? Okay, so let's try Bitmoji for Chrome. Okay, so by the way, please log in first to your .edu account before you download Bitmoji. Okay, since I'm using a Brave browser, not Google, it's still a variant of Google Chrome. So I'm going to add to Brave. Oh, this one. Okay, there seems to be a problem. You cannot add extensions in incognito or guest windows. So I guess we'll skip this one. We're going to use another browser. So let's try Microsoft Edge. In here, make sure to log in to your Google account first. Okay, so I'm logged in already, no? So let's try bitmoji.com. Okay. Okay, we're going to add Bitmoji for Chrome desktop. Then we're going to allow, since we're using Chrome, Microsoft Edge. Then click add to Chrome and then add extension. All right. So upon doing this, we have here an extension for Bitmoji already. So I'm using Google Chrome. I'm sorry, I'm using Microsoft Edge. Now, since we don't have any Bitmoji yet, I think we still need to have we cannot log in here, so we still need to download this to our application. So for a while, I'm going to use my phone. Okay, so I cannot project the phone yet sa ano because I haven't paired it in your screen. But anyway, guys, you need to have to log in with your phone. So download Bitmoji first. Okay, so right now I'm going to download an iBitmoji, no? So in my Play Store, so I think you still need to download the application in your cell phone before you can actually log in here sa screen na to, no? So you have the mm, okay, or if you have Snapchat, you can install Bitmoji right away, guys, because Snapchat is linked with Bitmoji, no? Pero if you don't have any Snapchat application, you still to download Bitmoji in your phone, and then you need to log it there. So I still need to configure something. Please wait for a while. Dasig mo lang ni siya, guys. Gina-install mo lang. So you can do the same, guys, before you go here. Before you can actually log in here, you download first Bitmoji in your Play Store on your phone, and then you are going to design first ang imong character. So you have to create an avatar, no? Okay, so upon logging in, you'll be asked of your birthday. So you have to put there your birthday, then your email address. Um, I'm going to use my password now. Okay. Okay, so uh still I don't know if you can see my screen, my phone, but I'm configuring pa. Okay, allow. Okay, so it needs to take a picture of me. Mhm. Skin tone. Okay, balik ka na. Okay, wait. You still need. Okay, so birthday. Okay, wait. Okay, so right now I'm configuring first my Bitmoji. Okay, selfie. hairstyle. Hair treatments. Facial hair. Wait, for a while, guys, I'm still need to configure my avatar, no? Hmm. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm leaving you hanging there. It's not that I'm not yet finished with my with my account. So you can do the same, guys. No, I'm sorry. I still have to configure Bitmoji in your phone or download this. So I've not yet finished downloading this before we can come up with the sign in here. So please wait for a while so that I can finish. Please do the same, no? Please do the same with your please do the same with your Bitmoji. Install it in your Play Store, and then we will be logging in with our okay. So for a while. Okay, so I'm finished. Okay, I'm done with this. Um, pero okay, I cannot. Um, mm, okay. Yes, I have several stickers here already. Okay. Then I don't know kung ako gidaya. It's a story. Okay. Actually, Bitmoji is very fun, no? Okay, so I will just use my old Gmail account because okay, sige. So let's try um, logging in already because I have made my account already. So gmail.com. Then password. Okay, let's just log in. Okay, save password. Okay, so later lang siya. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to click this. Oh, what is this? A Gmail. So this is my Gmail. I'm sorry. Okay, this one. Bitmo. As you can see on my email, you can see my Bitmoji here sa dalom. Pare na siya. Pero okay, so nakabutan na siya sa akon nga Chrome browser. So you're logged in na, you can now use Bitmoji for Chrome. So kung naka-login na kita di guys, what we're going to do next is to click this one. Then, as you can see, you can select your Bitmoji already. So I don't know kung ako gid siya. Wait lang guys. For a while. I'm gonna use my eyeglasses. Okay, so going back with my Bitmojis here. So this one, more or less daw pareho dun tsura namon. I don't. Okay, so this one, no. Type of the right click and choose copy image from the menu. So right click and then copy image. Then ibutan ko na siya sa, for example, sa Word, no. Okay. So this is my, this is already my Bitmoji. Na. Okay, daw pareho man tsura namon. I don't know kung pareho tsura namon, no. Kadaya. So please do the same, no. I think it's a Bitmoji is very easy. For the benefit of for those here present right now who's not have seen how to do Bitmoji, let's have another demonstration so that everybody will understand, no, how to do this. So first of all, guys, what you're going to do is to download Bitmoji in your cell phones. So go to Play Store, and then you look for Bitmoji, no? So Bitmoji, ang itsura sa Bitmoji is this one. Okay, this one. Isang icon. Bitmoji is spelled Bitmoji. So if you download it, and then it will prompt you to the interface that you will actually make your own avatar. So papilion ka mo dyan, you have to log in your birthday first, birthday mo, and then afterwards, please do the same, no? You can please use your phone, and then you will be configuring your yourself, and then kung ano tsura nyo, kung ano ang eyebrows, pati ang mga mga pareho ka dyan. You'll be directed also with face recognition technology, that is ipa-selfie ka mo so that lantawon ang face nyo kung kaangay, so that ang AI ka Bitmoji will actually suggest some of the features nga gusto nyo pilion sa dang itsura ninyo. So take note that if you're going to create a Bitmoji, it's a cartoon version of yourself. So where are you going to put this or make use of this cartoon version of yourself? You can actually put this sa module naton, so that ang itsura ninyo sa module naton will be cartoonized. And then you can so that You can have a touch of more or less life sa aton nga module. Actually, why ko pa dyan magamit ang Bitmoji? Although I know Bitmoji has been used by several people already sa Snapchat gid kag sa face sa may inyong ang avatar nyo sa may messenger ninyo sa messenger. So ang tsura, if you have Bitmoji, if you already downloaded and configured on your phone, afterwards what you're going to do is to go to you have to go to your browser. So when you go to your browser, you go to Microsoft Edge. Ako Microsoft Edge kinagamit ko guys kay I'm not using Google Chrome kay gabugat na siya sa nato no. So make sure first before you go to Bitmoji, you just go to google.com and then go to your make sure that your account is logged in. So malogin ka muna sa .edu ninyo. So after this, you're going to type bitmoji.com. Then you have to press enter. So why do we need to go here sa bitmoji.com? So that we can add the extension sa Chrome naton diya. So how are you going to add extension here? It's very easy. You click Bitmoji for Chrome desktop, and then you have to click extension. Kung makita niyo, I'm sorry. Kung makita niyo may kita de remove from Chrome because na-add ko na ni siya kagina sa extension ko de. So it so happen nga amo na ni siya. Pero ang dapat nga magwa kaninyo diyan is add to Chrome. I-click nyo and then you'll be directed here. So after you will be redirected in your Bitmoji, actually you can copy na. These were the targeted section of the stickers, no? So you can actually bookmark this one sa mga signs or symbols na pwede nyo pilian. Okay, so this one. Na kung sa wife nyo or sa girlfriend nyo, copy paste nyo lang dito to sa Messenger. So I have, for example, if I had a Messenger, or probably guys, I can put the Bitmoji that I can on our Google group, no? Sa group naton. Sa FB groups. Pero okay, so why don't you use it in your Messenger? Just copy paste this. So like for example this one. Copy and then paste nyo sa inyong Messenger. Or pwede nyo okay. So mamanaan ka mga loved ones ninyo ikaw gid iti ang sticker daw ikaw man dayet sura na. So that's the that's the application of your Bitmoji, no. Pero you can actually, the main purpose is to use this in our modules. Okay. Na. You can actually customize everything, pati yung mga bio nyo or itsura nyo. These are suggested lang gid stickers. I don't know if you can customize this. I didn't explore pa ang Bitmoji. Maybe later kung ma-explore ko na siya, I can tell you what other functions that you can do or you can actually do with Bitmoji. But for the meantime, since this is a free account, you can actually download your Bitmoji and start configuring the cartoon version of yourself and use it in our modules. So I think that is all for Bitmoji, no? Let's go to another topic. I think this is the last topic for this afternoon. Okay, supposedly guys, let me just reiterate something. I know that I know if you're asking why is it that we have a lecture this day, this morning, at this point of time, because on our schedule sa training workshop on development of e-learning content and and resources. Supposedly, this will be August 20 to 17 to 2021. And ma-start kita subong. These are our topics, no? We have the digital learning resources content, kaginang aga. Then, 10, we have the topics for classroom screen, Mentimeter, Padlet, Poll Everywhere, Bitmoji, and educational mobile apps. Pero for educational mobile apps, I don't have any idea of what are the mobile apps that you can you can use. Let's not stress ourselves with that. And I have not researched yet kung ano ng mga educational apps na pwede. I have explored the ISCOF-CARES repository of this regarding this, but I didn't see anything that is very useful for educational mobile apps. So leave it there lang. What are since we talk about Bitmoji bago lang, then our next topic should be Poll Everywhere. And then tomorrow morning only, we will not go deeper sa afternoon. Our topic should be Canva. So that on the 19th and 20, amo lang sa aton doon nga lecture ang Loom, Filmora, PowerPoint, YouTube, and Anchor. Then we have sites sa 20 and Weebly or channel. So for this one, I think dual lang gid man siguro ang tatlo, ang apat pwede naton. So we can have Loom kung gusto niyo Loom, pero na-discuss naton ang Loom karang last year. So we'll go to Filmora and then we're going to talk about YouTube so that you can actually create your YouTube channel. So don't forget to be there sa aton nga sa din kita ganin assign sa may I think we're assigned sa accreditation center on the 19th. So tsakto gid man tong memo nga gin-present ni Dr. Garrido kay ina and face-to-face da nga training sa 19 and 20. However, since today we still have topics, it's only online kita nga presentation. So don't just all of these topics are very light lang. You don't need to rush yourself, and all you have to do is to produce a screenshot of your activity. If you missed something, just like kaginang aga, I have posted a YouTube video of the contents kagina of what we're going to do or the topic. Our topic this morning is classroom screen, Mentimeter, and Padlet. There's no video presentation for Padlet, pero we had a demo. So please see the video because Padlet is very interesting application. The classroom screen, we have a video tutorial in ISCOF-CARES and Mentimeter also. Actually, a classroom screen is damo kamo options to ya nga pwede gamiton. Ang equivalent na kadaya is their Jamboard, pero classroom stream is more fun and duro siya applications na pwede gamiton. For Mentimeter naman, the games that Dr. Brenda Panes is presenting to us, she made it with Mentimeter. And Mentimeter is also used for surveys and applications like that one. So Mentimeter is also good, an alternative for your classes if ever you wanted to have polls or surveys. Na for fun, mga icebreaker ninyo, you can see that on Mentimeter. All right. Whereas in our Bitmoji topic, this one is just a cartoonized version of yourself. You can put this on your module. And then our next topic should be Poll Everywhere. And Poll Everywhere, we don't have any YouTube presentation for Poll Everywhere. Why? But actually, to make a comparison, your Poll Everywhere is similar to our Mentimeter. So if you will see the Mentimeter later on, you can compare the two. Pero to give you a bird's eye view, what is Poll Everywhere, I think it's not free ata. May dyan nga account nga free, may dyan hindi sa Poll Everywhere. So let me direct you to my screen. And then we are going to go log in, guys. First of all, before you do anything, you have to log into your to iscof.edu.ph account. So this is where everything will start sa Google Workspace, no? So we will type all everywhere so that we can actually use all everywhere, no? And then we're directed to www.poleverywhere.com. So when you type poleverywhere.com, I think you'll be directed to their website, and this is Paul Everywhere, no? I think you need to log in first or to sign up, no? So for signing up, we're going to use our Google accounts. So you can choose among the Google account that you have. I'm going to use this one. Okay, you have to click this, and sign up. Okay, so after signing up with Paul Everywhere, so dali lang, no? Dasig lang. It's because we have a .edu account. So we have the same, pareho sa Mentimeter kagina. We have multiple choice, word cloud, Q&A, clickable image, surveys, open-ended, competition, etc. So these are just the features that you can see, or you can create an activity or add another activity. So we'll click abi multiple choices, no? Hmm. What is happening? Or we're going to see. We're gonna choose multiple choice and then create abi. Na okay. So the title is first quiz, no? Kuno abi lang. So first quiz, then you are asked to have um, enter at least one response. Text, image, URL, or latex. Okay, we'll have our question, Abino. Number one, what is programming? Okay, supposedly, this one. Okay, maybe sa title na guro diya kita nagbutang ka tong ano, and then okay, wait lang. So this is your first ano, no, and then the items nga ano natin sa dalom. What is programming? What is programming? A method of writing a coded message. B, writing code. C, an illicit writing of information. And then letter D, none of the above. Okay, so after this, we're going to create. Okay, so after that, what we're going to do, close na to na yung tutorial. So this one, we have our first poll, and to do this, okay, to join, then activate the response. The response is here. So if you want to, this one, activate na to, no? Okay. What we're going to do, I'm going to present to my class this one, this poll, and then what we're going to do is go to poll ev.com/iansugatan at 285. So I'm going to show this to my students, and then poll.ev. So I'm going to write it sa ano na to, no? Poll.ev. Okay. Para nga hindi ka mo mabudla yan, butang nyo de text box notepad, no? So then, after this, what we're going to do is to copy this one sa babaw. So either you're going to make them have text message, send to ano no to 37607, and then ang kung ano yung choices sa ABCD dia. Pero and then ang sa dia, it's the easiest thing to to join is to copy this, no? So you tell your students to go to paulev.com, then /iansugatan 285. So copy this, then paste this sa aton nga this one message box or sa text box na, so that you can relay this to your students. Then you ask them to go to this on your chat box. You can see there paulev.com/ tell them to copy paste this sa URL na down dyan, this one. Okay, so copy, then paste na de, then enter. Then kung mag sanda, okay, okay, agree na. So welcome to Ian Sugatan 285's presentation. So introduce yourself, enter the screen name you'd like to appear. Ang bala nyo lang sanda, ang ngaran lang nandan, no? So kung abi ang ngaran ka mag-respond is Linda Carter. Then continue. Okay, so then makadto sa screen, what is programming? So example, may writing code. Okay. Na. Writing code. Okay. Mulang da. Okay, so this is your response. Then go back to sa aton. Okay, so may nagsabat doon letter B. Na. Then pwede ka mo ka-show response, or you can lock the the poll. Kung i-lock nyo siya, it means nga hindi doon sanda pwede ka boto. Na. So kung activated siya, they can still they can still go to the poll. Okay. Okay, so kung full screen ang mudatsura niya, then this one. Okay, so please try abin ninyo guys sa naton sa can you go to here ang ginbutang ko sa dang text box nato dyan, then copy paste ninyo sa URL ninyo sa phone ninyo. Pwede man da, actually they can use their phone, pero dapat i-provide niyo ang link gid nga daya ho. So din ko dyan naging buol ang link kanya. Syempre tuya sa may dia sa babaw. So amo daya ninyo sa kananda. Then they can vote just like what they did sa Mentimeter kay na. So this is an example, no? One example sa multiple choice kag sa dang ka poll ninyo. So you can go back to the activities like this one. You can activate or whatever, no? So if you want to have any activity, by the way, Poll Everywhere is you can actually use this desktop application sa PowerPoint, sa Keynote, sa Google Slides, sa Microsoft Teams, kag sa ibang pagid nga On mobile apps, you can use this in iOS, Android, and Microsoft 365 for iOS. So I think that we can add another activity. So say for example, if you don't use multiple choices, no, let's have you can have Q&A. You can have clickable image also, pero you download your upload your own image if you want to have customized nga, ano, nga applications. So how are you going to make a customized presentation? You can use actually Canva. So before you go here, you go to Canva and I then configure the image that you wanted to put up here sa clickable image. And then that's it. You can actually create it using the surveys and etc. For surveys naman, you can have this one. So for surveys, you can either use multiple choice, word cloud, clickable image, or ranking, or etc. So for open-ended, it is another activity, and for competition, may diaman. Do pareho ka multiple choices and surveys. So what we're going to do is to ano lang gid, what we're going to do is to explore how are you going to use this. You can actually test. Say for example, for competition, the same man to kagina, or some more. You can have assigned teams, donut chart, icebreaker also. So brainstorm, ranking, select map, short answers, bulletin board, matrix, spotlight. Let's explore icebreaker, no. And okay, what one word would you use to describe yourself? Create. Now, how are you going to respond to this? Um, no responses yet. They will appear here. Okay, so ask them also to go here sa poll.ev.com, and then the same ayan sugatan at ano, the same man to nga ano guys. The same man to nga this one. Sa poll naton nga gin ano. So copy liwat, then paste this sa bagong ano nga URL, then enter. Okay, so I think I don't know why nag-click ang ano. Iba naman siguro dahil ang this one. Hindi ko makita abi ang sadya. Dapat visual settings activate. Okay, activate na 'ton. Okay, naka-activate na siya. Ari nagali ayan sugatan 285. So di ba 'ton na 'ton abi no? Why kon activate abi. So try naton kung pwede daya sa tuya. Then another. Pwede ko dyan mahimo pareho kada because lain nga browser ya. Okay, so aman na siya. So instead nga tong kagina lain naman. Subong, one word what one word would you use to describe yourself? So happy. Then submit. No need to log in because naka-log in do ta kaina. Pero if the student is answering this for the very first time, then she must log in first. Then go back. Lain nga abi nga browser ginagamit ko tulad, lain man ang isa. Ang isa for demo, ang isa for answer. So you can use also, you go back there, and then ang happy nga word, ari na siya. So that is for an open-ended questions, no? Awesome. Ay, thank you, ma'am. Sino nag-answer, ma'am, ka awesome? Sino ma'am nagsabat sa awesome?
Ako, sir.
Oh, sir. Ayos, sir. Thank you. Thank you pag-join ka demo. Okay, very good. So, mahapos mo lang siya gamiton. So, I think pareho man siya sa Mentimeter. Kung i-compare ko sa nga duwa, kay because kaginang aga, I think Ma'am Syra has tested Mentimeter kagina, no? Kay more or less, kay ari siya kaginang aga and then today, i-compare I think kung i-compare naton medyo mas ako ha personally napusan ako kadang daya bago lang ang Paul Everywhere kaysa Mentimeter. Although ang Mentimeter is more flexible kay duro ana nga ano. And then ang duro ana abi nga ano nga dang pwede himuon tuya. Daya medyo boring ana interface. Pero madali siya, oh, kita nyo lagi ang sabat diyan lagi doon. So worded question daya. And then what you're going to do after this, if you're going to full screen this, save changes, you can project this to your students, or how are you going to put this sa aton nga ano for documentation? It's very easy on your what's this gani keyboard, sa keyboard naton sa laptop. Click nyo ang print screen and then go back. And then, for example, in your Microsoft Word, ang kaginang galing yun ano kabla, you can actually right-click this and post. So, okay. And then, where are you going to use this? You can put this on your module also. Or you can put this sa next module, di ba? Ang module naton, I don't know kaninyo guys, pero kanako, in my case, ang ginaobra ko sa module is I'm deploying my module every week. So, then ko gina-deploy sa Google Classroom. So, if I have a poll, for example, for this for the other week, karang last time, for this week sa module, you can actually put this, no, ang result ka poll ninyo na para nga at least daw supplemental ano information nga last year, last week, ang poll naton amo day sabat na, and then we'll have another poll. Ano pag naton answeran pag naton nga another poll nga ano nyo sa students or iban naman nga strategy. So or pwede daya mabutang sa inyo nga aton nga ano example sa dang FB group naton. So i-post today ang result example diyan na sa FB group naton no. Okay. Post ko ha. Na lantawan ninyo guys bila sa FB group ninyo. Kay tuya doon ya result ka poll. Kung ma-check ninyo guys ya dang result ka poll tuya doon. Gin-post ko pa kadto sa aton nga FB page. Now, if you create an FB page for your students, actually you can use this to have the result. You can actually project the score on your FB group. So not only with the lecture, like what we are doing right now on Meet, but also you can place this on your FB group. So that is for information. Kay example, if you have a poll or survey or whatever, and then you need the consensus of the majority of your students, and you are not settling something, so you have to vote, no? And then this is very useful. Okay, this is only ano guys, I'm not forcing you to do this. However, this is one alternative if you can think about mga survey or polls or ano pagid this nga may discussion kamo ka mga students ninyo. So other than Mentimeter, mga icebreaker pagid na, you can put icebreaker sa lecture ninyo sa online. So I think that is all, no? For do you have any questions regarding our poll everywhere? Do you have any ano guys? Do you have any ano what's this questions regarding our topic for this afternoon?
Ano naman siya?
Well, man, sir. Okay. Ang ano man lang, sir, ang you can just check out the video later on. Kaya kung if why na nyo mapumunuan ang session naton, you just check out later on. What you're going to do is, I think you need to create a poll for this one, and then copy paste. Ang ano lang, screenshot ninyo lang, guys. Copy paste it sa Word, kag i-submit nyo lang kanakon for the output. Madali man lang. And then the other one, ang Kagina is Bitmoji. I think you need to configure Bitmoji first with your phone. Download Bitmoji sa cellphone. And then before you can log in, no? Log in sa browser. Then sa browser naman, because hindi nyo pwede makopy-paste sa phone nga stickers pakadto sa module. Pwede man, pero mabudlay. So I suggest do yan yung obrahon ang copy-pasting sa desktop ninyo, sa laptop or sa computer. And then that's how are you going to copy paste it sa module na nga daw caricature bila nga daw kamo. So you can actually make a caricature and then so that ang itsura ka module naton mag ano man siya, mag-improve bala. Kag daw sa mga activity, I think you can do that sa mga not sa chapter summary. Kaya to tell you frankly, sa mga summary or sa ganida, mga activity bala naton na. Pero to tell you frankly, ang module ko is very boring, no. Pero the elements of information there are there already. It's compact. Meaning to say, ang elements na tanan, may subtitle, may title for the week, may topic for the week, may activity. Actually, tagduwa ganik activity per week. And then sa dalo, may mga references, may summary. Ang mga essential lang gid. Pero kung gusto nyo guys, nga butangan kadang butangan ka mga stickers, I think, or Bitmoji, it's either nga butangan nyo sa mga forwarded messages before the chapter page, or you can put it sa likod or sa tunga-tunga or sa dang space na parada dyan. Or kung gusto niyo ang style, butangan nyo kada mga tips using your Bitmoji, then the sticker, and then the text or the content. The content mo dayad ang information. Pero ang ginbutan nyo lang nga graphic is para nga magnami bla itsura na kay inyo nga page. So probably kung hindi niyo ma-imagine what I'm talking about, don't worry because our topic for tomorrow morning is Canva. And tomorrow during our face-to-face lecture, our topic will be 19, no? Loom, Filmora, PowerPoint, YouTube, and Anchor, and Sites. So maybe tomorrow I can demo your Canva again. And then that's the time that you can actually sa Canva tomorrow will we're going to put Bitmoji, etc. sa dang sample nga naton front page or cover pages. You can also put that sa dang module na gid. I'm going to share also your kung paano ninyo manami mag-layout sa kung paano ka mo magnami layout sa module ninyo. Or let us see anay no kung na. Ang lang gid, let me ask lang you a sample module ninyo guys nga naka PDF na. So I want to please project it tomorrow so that I can see. I'm not going to critique you or anything. I'm not going to say something bad on your module. We are going to discuss the layout lang. Ang layout na lang gid kag kun ano ya pwede naton ma-improve bala. So I'm not saying that my module is perfect already. It's not. It's very boring, I tell you. Pero the information that I'm going to relay to my students are there. Meaning to say, mga basic information. But what we're going to do is to improve the appearance of the module. At the same time, the layout, kung paano nyo i-layout. So basic layouting is, actually, I'm using Microsoft Word. That's all. Pinaka-simple lang gid nga layout nga, Microsoft Word lang gid. Pero kung paano nyo obrahon, I will tell you tomorrow sa ninyo. That's beside Canva, no? Because Canva is there only for designing lang the front pages and the graphics. So what about the text and the content? So that will what we're going to discuss about it. Then after that, kung na-plastar nyo doon tanan, how to process your Word in such a way that is presentable and downloadable or uploadable sa Google Drive. Because in Google Drive, that's where you're going to get the link kanto sa Google Classroom ninyo. So, medyo komplikado, hindi man. Madali lang da. Kaso daw kinanglan gid naton nga pungkuan. Hay manoti kung ano ang pinakabudlay man lang guys, based on my experience sa duwa ka semester nga pag ano naton sa isa ka tuig nga pag online class ta duwa ka semester. I tell you, ang pinakabudlay lang gid nga mag-umpisa ang first 2 weeks. Ang first 2 weeks kayon sa diyan kita ga-layout ka tsura ka module naton. Akon gina-islan ko ang actually ang design ko medyo pareho ang itsura. Hindi ko to gusto guys nga magpalibok. Mabudlay. Gidang gusto kung ano yung style ko sa isa ka subject, ang style bala ka layout sa module. Amod lang da ang module ko all throughout para rihod lang ah. Para nga dang hindi do ko manumdum ka kung ano ang laglain lang ang title page, ang content syempre kag kung ano yung information nga mabuol kay lain nga students man na imong ginatuluan sa each subject, lain man ang year level da, lain man yan da nga like for example lain ang subject it entirely. So para hindi ka magsala, maskin sa layout na lang ang color ko ako gina color coding ko lang siya. So manan ko kung ano da nga subject amo day color code na para hindi ko ma-confuse ka layout. Hay para isa do lang ka pag plus star pero ang color ang anang ano hindi magsamo sa lain nga subject. So medyo kung panamdomon mo medyo yawan pero kung na plus star mo doon sa duwa ka semana nga da I think madali lang gida. Ako ginahimo kong module ko weekends, Sabado Domingo gida. Hay pag ano Sabado Domingo weekend diyan ako gabira-bira module tatlo da kabilog nga module ikinahimo ko. Tatlo ka subject mo. Pero yung load naton, di ba? At least 25 units. Actually, sa aton, di ba, duha ka section sa isa ka subject. Pero tatlo man gyapon ka subject kin-assign. So, ginahimo ko, sa Google Classroom, na tingob ko lang yung section A, section B. Kung hindi, yawan ka. Ma-lecture ka kang separate sa A kag sa B, yawan ka gid. So, suggestion ko, isahon mo lang sanda ka Google Classroom. Sa grade sheet, sa urihi, isa man sanda. Butangan mo lang section A kag section B para hindi ma-confuse siya din ninyo kung diin do yan nga grade sheet ka A kag ang grade sheet ka B. Pero pwede dib lang nga tingbon lang na. So tingbon nyo lang guys para nga isa lang ka lecture. Ay kung isa man ka classroom. Ay kung agyan ko man last time nga gin separate ko sanda. Yawan gid ko. Mang check pa lang kag mag-upload ka ng module mo sa dang classroom mo per week, yawan ka doon. How much more kung duha ka bilog na the same man lang gani nga subject. So pwede niyo na matingob. Lainon nyo lang ya section nanda sa ano nanda. Okay, so that will be tomorrow. I hope that I think we'll start at 9 a.m. lang Pero expectedly 8:30 jadon ko sa ano. I will provide the link, the Google Meet link later or tomorrow morning aga pa. Sige. Ano lang kita guys, half day man lang kita tomorrow. So if ever we can start di ba 8:30 siguro I will show the ano na lang the Canva nga video. Then ma-start kita 9 o'clock lecture. And then siguro by 10:30 or 11 I think we're finished already. Na other than that dasig man lang Pero importante via Canva, please invite our members to join. Tell them to tomorrow morning only. So that because Canva is I know that you already have what's this gani use Canva. Pero I think there are I will just demo to you the techniques on other side of the things that we did. Okay, I think what Dr. Brenda Panes lectured to us are the basics lang. Kanato kita man gyapon guys ang maobra katon kita na nga itsura ka module naton. kung ano'y itsura ka module kag kung ano'y pag-interpret naton sa subject amo daya pag ubra na pag ano naton pag plastar ka module. So if you don't find your identity of what are you going to do with your module, I think you'll be confused and you don't know what to do. So to sum it up, I will tell you the basics lang gid, ang pinaka-basic lang gid. Pero you still have to anay to be vigilant because you don't number one, you don't want to have copyright issues. Hindi kayo pwede nga ano gid nga although pwede kita ihan ka copy paste halin sa internet, pwede gid. Pwede. Iti ano mo, kung original na isip ko da abi actually na last time nga kung mahimo taton ka aton gid nga aton gid nga ng mga lessons yawan gid kita kag kung panumdumon nyo gani ng mga information nga nabuol nyo sa internet kung reliable na sa reliable nga websites ninyo makita or mabuol actually pwede dun da nga amo da pero dapat i-recognize nyo sanda i-recognize naton niya ng author ka amo da nga topic or ano other nga subject kay sa pareho man bala sa dang ano ka YouTube ang fair use ang ginatawag nga fair use. So ang fair use is right naton da nga mag-copy kay isa ka butang sa kung sino nga author pero gina-recognize naton as ang obra nanda. Hindi naton pwede siya madugangan or mabuhinan. Bali anda lang da nga property pero gina-recognize mo sanda. So that is fair use. Gamiton mo ang content sa isa ka sa video mo pwede. Pero para hindi ka ma-copyright issue, himuon mo i-recognize mo yung author. So sa ano naton sa dang module, I think dayan mandatanan. Pati ang pagplastar ninyo kapag layout, kay manan ko tama gid ka taxing ka naton kag tama gid ka budlay nga mag-layout sa module. So to do that, we need Canva and Microsoft Word lang na amo lang da. Then the next meeting sa workshop naton, I think next week mang-upload do kita ka mga ginimo naton. So mahimo kamo ka classroom nyo or maghimo kamo ka i-configure naton yung Google Drive nyo. Para nga hindi ka mo mag waste ka time kag mag pulido balay obra naton, i-convert nyo anay siya sa PDF. So to do that, I will teach you also how to do that. Okay. So I think do you have any questions so far? Wala naman. Thank you so much for attending this afternoon session. And for attendance only, please open your what's this? Your webcam for a while for attendance. Please open your so that I can what's this kanya? Print screen. Anay aton nga Okay. Guys, please open. May I request you to open. Yes, sir. Can you open your cell phone camera, sir? Hindi. Hindi
Sir,
man.
hindi ko gusto ka-open. Hari ko sa clinic, sir.
Sige ma'am. Okay lang, ma'am. Okay lang. Kami lang ni Ma'am Syra. Yeah, ma'am. Sir. Okay, sir. Okay na, sir. Maskin dulong, okay lang. Basta may ngaran ka man digyapan, no? Okay lang da, sir. Basta ma-picturean lang, hey, para, okay. Ma'am Joy, okay lang, Ma'am Joy, Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Copy paste ko lang di guys sa nato na sa aton nga. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. I think that this is all for this afternoon. See you tomorrow. I hope that okay, sir. Bye-bye. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Doc Joy. Thank you, Doc Joy,
Thank you.
for
Thank you,
attending.
Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Okay.
Tomorrow, expectedly, Dad, we will dad magduro kita para sa ang Canva gid importante abi day ang topic tomorrow mo. So thank you and
Wala
na
ko,
siguro
sir, kay nangaga.
Okay lang,
Malantaw
Doc
lang ko
Joy.
sa YouTube mo, sir, ah.
Yes,
Ano mo
yes.
man sa YouTube, sir. Malantaw lang
Oo.
ko, ma-replay lang ko.
Yes,
Thank
Doc
you.
Joy. You're welcome. So, thank you. I will stop the recording na. I will stop the recording. And then,